5 on your health tonight. It's a devastating condition that can rob families of milestones that many take for granted.
But a local mother was determined to see her little boy defy the odds. Our Jessica Brown here now with her mission to help him no matter what, Jessica.
Yeah, that's right. You know, some research shows just 1 out of every 100,000 are diagnosed with this condition. And some doctors believe there may be even more cases than we know, including a little boy named Carter, who's making more progress than anyone imagined. A big smile from 3-year-old Carter, a milestone that his mom Mary says doctors told her she might never see.
He might not be able to walk, talk, eat on his own, like basically things that we can do. That hit me like a train.
Mary says moments after giving birth to Carter, doctors found his oxygen levels were dropping. He was taken to Tufts Medical Center for treatment and an MRI.
Excited to take Carter home, and that's when the doctors had pulled us into just like this lounge type of room.
At just 2 weeks old, Carter was diagnosed with lissencephaly, a condition that prevents specialized cells from traveling to the surface of the brain to create the grooves and folds known as gyri. That means areas of the brain remain smooth, which can cause significant developmental delays and other symptoms. It's often genetic and happens during fetal development.
There are more than 20 genes identified associated with lissencephaly.
Dr. Ganeshwaran Mochida is a pediatric neurologist at Mass General Brigham, and he says they've learned a lot about lissencephaly, but because it's a rare disease, narrowing down a cause and the right treatment is challenging.
It is difficult to sort of collect a group of individuals with the same underlying cause, the same disease, to gather these important pieces of information.
Kind of just felt like the world stopped and I was kind of just there.
Dr. Christelle Ashkar has had plenty of these tough conversations at Boston Children's Hospital, where she specializes in a range of conditions caused by brain malformations.
Many kids start showing feeding difficulty. Parents might notice, okay, my child is not lifting their head like they're supposed to.
Ashkar says many of the symptoms present early on, the most common being a seizure, something Carter has been battling since he was just 6 months old.
Full body tense, he's shaking. With the clonic seizures, he actually can feel pain with those, so you can even hear him crying.
It's a complex condition with complex risks, including one Ashkar says parents need to watch very carefully.
The very important things to focus on is the feeding, because up to a certain point, children will start to aspirate. So basically the food is going down the lungs instead of going down to the stomach. If it happens a lot over time, it can cause scarring in the lungs.
Right now, there's no cure for lissencephaly, though treatments are improving and prolonging lives. That includes therapeutic intervention, something that Mary says has been a game changer for Carter.
So we had physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech. He was actually just starting to walk in the gait trainer. Yeah, he was crawling, you know, sitting up on his own, reaching for toys.
Mary says these milestone moments show Carter's sheer determination.
It was surreal because, you know, this is something the doctors told me that he wasn't going to be doing, and here he is doing it. So just a proud mom.
Yeah, well, Carter did suffer a seizure just a few weeks before that interview that we did, and it did set back some of his progress. But Mary tells me he is such a determined toddler, and they're focusing on getting his strength back up. She also wants to make sure there's more awareness of lissencephaly so there can be more research done to help families like hers. Ben and Erica.